Hi there, friends and neighbors. It is me, Tom Sorrells, coming to you live and in living color from the Tom Sorrells Broadcast Complex here in fabulous Southwest Orange County, Florida. Man, it's been cold. The Dolphins lost this weekend. What else do we have to talk about? Oh my gosh, a lot, I do suppose. It is Martin Luther King Day, ML King Day, one of the greatest Americans, has his own holiday, which is great. And let me know if you get my audio. Is the audio coming to you on a dusty road? Hello, 1 2 1 2 3 4. Do we have audio? Only one way to find out. Do we have audio? Tell me if we have audio or not. Hey, John, tell me, do we have audio? You're the first one here, Johnny. Johnny boy, I know you're lonely. Do you have audio, John? Tell me. Make sure it's going home because nothing makes me madder. Hey, Dave, what's up, brother? Leslie's here. John is here. David Moran, my brother. Dude. Hey, Tony Raby, what's up? The question is there audio? Check 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. Hello? Yeah, there's audio. I can hear it coming through the headset now. All right, yeah, good audio. Thank you, John. All right, we're going to start now. We have our audio problems. What a weekend of football. I suppose. First of all, I did not believe the Dolphins would do any good anyway. So, it's whatever. I was joking. I didn't think they would have any kind of success at all. And so for them to be as successful as they were was great. But typical fashion, an L is an L, and the Dolphins are out. And I don't know what to tell you, except that's the way the world works. Dolphins are no good. They're my team, and they're just awful. Awful. From Belgium. Hi, from Belgium. What are you doing in Belgium? All right, we're going to jump in this morning. Bills are a Super Bowl team. They may be, Michael. They may be. They got to beat the Bengals. The Bengals are the other good team. And Kansas City. Got to beat them both. And Josh Allen's kind of a punk. You see him getting his dust up with the defender. Dude, don't pick on defensive guys. They'll slam you on the ground, kind of like you push it like you're a twig. And Josh Allen's pretty big. He's 6'5", but you can't fight a defensive lineman. Son, behave. Anyway, I make fun of the Bills to tee off on Jamie Say, our sports director. I love Jamie Say. She's awesome. And she's a big Bills person. She grew up there in that part of the country. All right, we're going to dive into the weather this morning, talk about what's going on. Third string quarterback was the Dolphins' problem. Hey, man, at least he didn't get a concussion or break his ankle. He's not as fragile as Tua. So I don't know if Tua can come back from 3 concussions in one season. He can really throw. He's a stud house athlete. He gets beat up. He's fragile. His head hits the turf. He's out. I mean, once you are concussed like that, it's easier to get concussed. And so it's a sad situation. And that's the truth. Hey, over in Champions Gate, not too far away from me in Southwest Orange County. All right, let's talk about the weather. Knock that out, and then we'll come back to Michael, who's going to be on the Real Talk to Tom on TV. Yeah. This is actually the Real Talk to Tom right here. Okay, overall setup for Monday. System moving onshore, 80 and heavy rain and snow back out there in California. They've got yet another problematic system on their hands. Part of the current of energy that just keeps coming on in. Everyone talks about it. It's a mess for those folks. There it goes, blowing its way into the nation's interior to Salt Lake City by late time today. It spreads rain and snow all across the inland areas and then into the nation's interior. It'll be over the southwest by this time tomorrow evening. Here's Monday morning setup for the folks in the Midwest. From Omaha to Wichita to Oklahoma City, we're sitting over here on the East Coast doing well while you guys are dealing with big-time rain. Moisture from the south will be feeding that developing precipitation in the plains. Light winter precip as the pressure moves along the plains. So from outside of Rapid City to just outside of Minneapolis, big-time snow associated with this low. You'll watch it move here. A little thin band of whispery winter precip goes all the way up through Michigan. On the East Coast, snowing right now in Boston on the backside of this little offshore system, rain and snow in the northeast U.S. Here is tomorrow. Another system moving through the southwest. Continues to put the snow down out there and rain through Lubbock and into Abilene. But let's talk about us, baby. Here we go. On the East Coast, see the low going into the Great Lakes tomorrow, which is all well and good. The problem is it's dragging the front behind it. Here's the moisture out west, still continuing in the next 2 days. Watch this. Big system in the central U.S., another one out west, and we're sitting down here in Florida in the good stuff. Our freeze finally over. Last couple of mornings have been a little ridiculous. There was frost all over the place this morning. Not tomorrow. See the front kind of washing out as it approaches us by late week. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Steering currents dragging everything almost zonally straight across the country. You don't see any big dips. No big dips in the jet stream drawing in cold or Arctic air to the southeast, which is all good for central Florida. That big ridge of high pressure is going to be dominant right on top of us for days to come. It will give way just a smidge to the cold front coming through. Here's the way it breaks out. Look at all the wind barbs down here in the southeast. All the wind barbs pushing in. Big wind support, warming us rapidly. Cold front sweeps all the way to Arkansas by Tuesday morning. And that's fine. Still wintertime in the mid-south, but the pump is on. Heat pump, heat pump, heat pump. All that wind coming in from the south. And then eventually the southwest by Tuesday evening. See the red wind barbs? Warmth, warmth, warmth. From Pensacola to Tallahassee to Miami, Fort Myers, West Palm, Jacksonville, we're all warming up. Here comes the front late Thursday into the panhandle. Watch it right there, sweeping towards central Florida. But you'll notice that all the moisture is up north. There are no breakouts of any rain, no storms, very little fanfare with this next cold front. It will drop us a few degrees and get us out of the 80s, but it will not freeze us up, and we will not have frost this coming weekend. Just a little cooler. So right now, look at this. I mean, we're doing better. 70 in Houston, New Orleans, 64, 55 already in Tampa, and 64 in Miami. Now, how does that stack up against yesterday? Well, it feels great outside already. 7 degrees warmer. What time is it? It's 10:45. 7 degrees warmer this morning than we were in Orlando at the same time yesterday. 11 degrees warmer in Miami. As the high gives way, we get on the backside of it and all goes well. So what you're watching now is a close-up view of the hour-by-hour breakout. Nothing but sunshine, nothing but clear sky overnight, and we don't get as cold as the last few evenings. The southerly support of the wind, the ball game has changed, and the warm-up is on. Here's a widened out view of what's happening. Mike sent me a Brian Coleman. Okay, he'll explain it later. All right, afternoon forecast for today. The daytime high goes to at least 67 in Orlando. That's about 4 degrees above the norm. Below the norm, but not as cold as we've been the last few days. So all is good. Next 3 days, 72 tomorrow. After an overnight low tide of 43, 72 tomorrow. Wednesday, 77. The overnight low is 50, and by Thursday, check it out. Look at us, brother. 81 on Thursday. Cold front gets here Thursday evening. The slightest chance it could pop out a shower at 10%. But this is why we live here. All the freeze, all the frost, all that we've been through in the last few days here in Central Florida, the cold is going to be checking out. And that is all good by me. All right, there you go. Hey, Tom, please read my request, please. What was that, Fred Coleman? What request? What request, brother? Did you send me another message? Been a while since I've seen you here. Good to see you. Hey. You know what, Susan? You've been MIA on Talk to Tom because I haven't done it much. This is only like my second one maybe since the new year. And today's what? Today's the 16th. It's Martin Luther King Day. Is today not Elvis's birthday? What day was Elvis born? Was that January the 8th? Was Elvis's birthday? Elvis' birthday. January the 8th is Elvis's birthday. Today is Dr. King's birthday. Is this his actual birthday? Dr. King. American minister. Yes, he was. When was he actually born? Was he actually born on this day? No, he was actually born on the 15th. But we celebrate it on this day. Let's give M.L. King his holiday. There we go. There we go. I will be working today, but they'll pad me a day off later for it. Like they'll let me off this Thursday, but I'm working today on ML King Day. But I'll talk about it a bunch. You know, heading back to the Northwest Windermere on Tuesday for 8 nights. What we shall discuss. Hey Brett, what's up, brother? The other Dolphins. I know, man. How disappointing. You know, it's just every year. Every year you just think, every year, the Dolphins won't let me down this year. They won't let me down this year. We're going to do better this year. Hey, we finished the season strong last year. We're going to make playoffs this year. Dude. Yeah, we made the playoffs. Yeah, Michael, it is weird. Lisa Marie passed away. It's sad, sad, sad. Who's Brian Coleman? Oh, Big Dad was hot. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, Ricky was sick? Dude, that sepsis is not to be messed with. That's, as you know. You could have lost him. That's serious freaking business. You get sick like that, that's not good. That's not good. That's what kills people. You think they're healthy, big, normal. You get some sort of infection and get septic and you boom, boom. Not good at all. Not good at all. All right, that's about it. I'm going to wrap it up. Need to go over to White Castle. Hey, man, score me some Whiteys. Love White Castle. Love it, love it, love it. I don't go. I don't go. It's not health food, guys. It is not health food. White Castle is not health food. It's not good for you. But it's good for your soul, Yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff. New phone. I got a new phone, too. I've joined the iPhone generation. Not loving it. Not loving it. The iPhone 14, not loving it. Mom's doing okay. She's still dizzy, Angie Bates Holloway. She's hanging in there, though. Trying to make her happy. Trying to make her smile. We all went out to dinner last night. I think she had a good time. She had a crab cake and some soup. Some shoving food in her. Hard as I can go. And she may be watching Talk to Tom. I don't know. She's in the back part of the house right now. So there you go. All right, all right, all right. You're going to make it a great day. You too, John Wilson. Yeah, don't miss it, guys. I don't know that you're on this week, Michael. I have to find out. I will find out, let you know. All right, the water tastes good on this Monday morning. I don't want to wrap this up. We knocked out the weather earlier. The Dolphins are terrible. They're knocked out of the playoffs, and you know that, know that, know that. I could re-rack the weather and bang through it one more time, or at least part of it, if you would like. If you miss the Florida rebound, that's the most important part. In my humble opinion. I'm not really humble. I think you know that. Humility is not my strong suit. I'm trying to be a better person. Trying to be a better guy. Let's go from here. Monday morning show. Bam. We'll start off with the big steering currents across the country right now. One more time in case you've just tuned in. Talking about the ding dang it. I keep blanking out. Cool. Talking about what's going on across the country. Here in Orlando, we're starting to warm up rapidly. There you go, it's back. Look ahead to what's happening. You see the big problems out west are still continuing. We got one system getting ready to knock it out into the central USA and the other one in the west. While we sit here at home rebounding nicely, all the steering currents keep everything to the north. Everything is moving zonally, basically from west to east across the country. So even though all those big storms are coming into the west coast, they're all staying well to the north of central Florida. Well to the north. We don't get any up and down in the jet stream. We're getting only zonal flow. And that's awesome for us. It's not so great for the nation's interior, but it's awesome for us as everything goes almost due east. You'll notice that we warm rapidly. See how high the jet stream goes? It's not taking a dip. It's not diving into the Gulf of Mexico. All the cold is kind of retreated to the north. So here at home, we've got high pressure in control, and this is my favorite graphic right here. Shows exactly what's happening with the moisture staying well to the north, or East Tennessee into North Carolina with this particular system. Now watch that cold front back out in the four corners rolling into Texas. That's going to be your next cold front that gets here, but it doesn't get here until Thursday night into Friday. So between now and then, the warm-up is on. We're going to warm it rapidly in central Florida, zooming into the upper 60s today, and eventually the 70s, close to 81 by Thursday. There's Thursday, 5 p.m. I'll be at work. The cold front will be knocking on the door, and we'll be sitting down here in central Florida with nothing but good stuff. Look at that. Look at that. All those red barbs coming in from the southwest, making it warm, warm, warm. It's all going to be good, I tell you. It's going to be the good stuff. It's going to be what you want Florida to be in winter time in Central Florida. So eventually it all goes the right way. Temperature reading right now, 54 Orlando, 55 in Tampa, and 64 in Miami. We're 7 degrees warmer right now than we were yesterday at the same time. Look at Little Rock, 20 degrees warmer up in Little Rock. As long as that high stays in control, we're living easy. There's your satellite image showing you how cleaned up we are, 54 in Orlando. The afternoon high today goes to 67. And real quick, here's the next 3 days. 72 tomorrow, 77 on Wednesday, and 81 on Thursday. The rest of the work week does get a little cooler into the weekend, but no frost, no freeze, no hits, no runs, no errors. Life is good. Things are great. All right, I'm going to get off here and go do my thing. I already walked the dog. I'm going to go to Publix, buy supplies, and then iron a shirt, get ready for the day. Today's Monday. I'm heading back to work. On ML King Day, I don't want to take the holiday off so that others can have it off, and I'll get rewarded later. So I'll see you on the powerful KMG at 4, 4:30, 5, 5:30, 6, 7, and 11. Please leave a comment. I'll get back on and answer your comment, and we'll see how we do. Have a great Monday, everybody. I will see you on the powerful KMG starting at 4 p.m.